Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Montana Lifestyles Podcast. We are here at the Johnson Madison Lumber booth at the awesome Home and Garden Show for 2023. Now, I don't know if you're watching this video in the next 10 minutes or in the next year, but I've been meeting with a whole bunch of really cool people today as we've been hanging out at the booth. Now, let's talk a little bit about, let's start with this. Tristan, tell me your background. Tell me why everyone told me I had to get you on here. The pressure is on, Tristan.
Well, my grandpa is Bill Madison, so I am the fifth generation to work at Johnson Madison. I don't know.
So you say you're working in the lumber yard. What do you do?
I clean, I answer phones, I do projects that my boss Paul gives to me or my mom. So, yeah.
Yeah. And then also tell me a little bit about what school you go to.
I go to CM Russell High School.
What grade you in?
I'm a senior.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. What's the dream? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm going to University of Montana next year.
Good choice.
Yeah, and there's a couple avenues I want to go down, but I can't pick one yet. So
okay. Well, give me a general idea. What's your brain kind of leaning towards?
Well, I thought about music education.
Ooh, I like this. What do you play?
Well, I play piano, but I would do choir, high school choir.
Very cool.
So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
So singing and piano is what you're up to.
Yeah.
Very cool. What kind of piano do you like to play? Let me change this. What kind of music do you like to play?
Well, I like playing classical, but I like playing newer stuff too.
Yep.
So
yep.
Just, yeah.
Very cool. So
Yeah.
pop kind of music and things like that?
Yeah, just everything in between. Also,
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. So let me ask you this. One of the things I do dabble in a little music myself. So what are the artists that you like to listen to?
I like Morgan Wallen.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I like some little bit of Johnny Cash, and I like Harry Styles, which I know everybody does. But
who doesn't like Harry Styles?
Yeah.
But that's cool though. So Johnny Cash, you liking some of the classics?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
That's very cool. Awesome. And then so now, what is it like working at Johnson Madison? Out of curiosity.
It's a very loving environment. It feels like a family.
Cool.
It's one of my homes, I feel like, and I grew up there from when I was a baby.
Yep.
And my mom would take me when I was little after school, and everybody wanted to say hi to me or talk to me or just sometimes mess with me, and yeah, it's a great environment.
So going in for your job to apply for your position, it was kind of like, what the heck are you applying for? Just get your butt to work.
Yeah. Yeah, you just clean and you can answer phones.
Yeah.
You stock the shelves too. So when we get our Orgill and Do It Best trucks, you put the things on the shelf. So yeah.
Very cool. Well, and that's exciting. Now, how long have you been working there so far?
Since COVID.
Since COVID, so about 3 years.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you this, because come on, we all, especially your grade, dealt with this. What was COVID like in school?
It was very hard for me. I'm a very social person.
Yep.
So being at home alone with my dog that sleeps all day was just very hard for me, and only interacting with my parents was a struggle.
I can see you looking at the dog going, for Pete's sakes, entertain me!
Yeah.
And then having to put up with your folks too, huh?
Yeah.
Where's the fun in that?
Oh, no.
Well, very cool. And you know what? It's exciting to see young folks, and see that you enjoy working there. Do you enjoy working there?
Yeah, I really do, yeah.
And then what you got these ideas of the future, and what a cool idea to go in the direction of music. That's exciting.
Thank you.
Liking the idea of changing music and then teaching specifically.
Yeah.
Teaching.
Yes.
And that's just as fun in itself. So you like the idea of like watching other people grow up under you and learn how to do something exciting for themselves.
Yeah.
Very cool. What got you in the idea of wanting to teach?
Well, I love kids, and I just think it'd be fun to help them grow, and especially with music. I feel like music is something that connects many different people.
Yep.
And it has its own language, and it to me it has its own power over me that nothing else has. So.
Well, it changes your mood. It changes your mindset. It sets you. I mean, come on. When you're in an angry mood, you listen to the angry music, and then when you're in a good mood, you're listening to Harry Styles. Whatever's calling to you in that moment, it also kind of shows where your heart is at that moment in time.
Yeah, and choirs has always been one of my favorite classes. If I'm having a bad day, I always look forward to it, and so I want to create an environment for kids like me who they're having a tough day, or they feel like they just failed the test and they just need to blow off some steam or just relax and take a break and sing.
Yep.
So
I'm guessing alto?
I'm a soprano.
Oh,
yeah.
darn it. I was thinking I could find it. I was thinking either alto or soprano. It's going to be one of those two.
Yeah.
I was getting close.
Yeah.
So, and then so now you're singing with the choir and such like that. That is quite a thing to... Now, you've learned how to read music and stuff like that?
Well, I've known because I play piano.
Good point. Well, I play piano too, but I can't read sheet music.
Yeah.
It's too many white and black sheep jumping over a picket fence. I can't understand that stuff.
Yeah, I've learned a lot more about music, and I have learned to love music even more.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it creates great opportunities because I've been able to go to Seattle, Washington, and some of my choir mates have gone all the way to Ohio for a national conference.
Sure.
It's a great opportunity.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, and then it's putting you with people that you can get along with.
Yeah.
You're saying you're a very social person, so not being able to be close to your friends during COVID, that had to stink.
Yeah.
And it slows down just trying to get through school, for Pete's sake.
Yeah.
And hey, good thing you're not graduating on 2020. Like I remember seeing all those kids sitting like way far apart of each other. You don't have to do that this year.
Yeah, I'm glad.
So now you're going right to college, or you're going to go and take a breather for it? What's your goal?
No, I'm going straight to college.
Right to work.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
So I'm excited. So
cool. And teaching is an incredible field to be in.
Yeah.
It is really rewarding. If you want to find something that's going to touch your heart, teaching is incredibly rewarding.
Yeah.
I love when I can sit down and teach someone and realize I'm changing their life.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? So that's amazing.
Thank you.
Let's make everyone get their butts over here by going to the website.
Yes.
So it's jmlumber.com, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Yep, jmlumber.com.
Yeah.
And folks, if you call in and you hear this little voice on there, no, she'll take good care of you.
Thank you.
Certainly. Yeah. And then thank you so much for sitting down. And
thank you.
So did you lose a bet to have to be on my podcast?
No?
All right.
Yeah, no.
Cool. Everyone else has. So
okay.
Okay. So they lied to you. They told you won. You actually lost.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Folks, we got more coming your way here on the podcast. Make sure you check it out. Johnson Madison Lumber is our sponsor, and also Treasure State Lifestyles Montana Magazine. Folks, when it comes down to it, all of the businesses in this place are looking for people in the world of trades. They're looking for people that are going to make them better. And you're growing up and meeting all of these people. What do you think of all these guys and gals that you've been working with? They all cool people?
Oh, yeah, they're great people. So
don't be afraid to put yourself in that same world. So if you're looking at the idea of maybe college isn't my thing, like she's going in for teaching, maybe you're curious about the trades. Maybe you're wondering, well, what are the people like in that? Well, why don't you go to Johnson Madison Lumber and meet a few of them for yourself? Yeah. And that might be a great way just to get a good start and get some really wise information. You got people that you're working with that have been doing this for 38 years in the same place.
Including my dad. So
and that's incredible. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to all that knowledge that you have right there at your fingertips, you got to use that and take that with you to the next step, right?
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely. All right, folks, we'll be back with more on the next podcast. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.